Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. We're back with more geeky thoughts. I thought I wasn't going to do geeky thoughts for any of the spooky horror movies this month and just thought I would just jump right into them. But since there's a lot that I'm going to be talking about this month, I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys just a bit of a little taste of how I felt about Saw X. First of all, amazing. I went to go check this one out on my own, and I had a fantastic time. It was great. So let me go ahead and jump into the 5 things that I liked about this movie, or things that I may have been concerned about. 1, the story was well crafted, and it helps really fill in that gap of, hey, what happened to John Kramer before he passed away? How did he feel about his illness? Because we know, we saw in a couple of the previous movies how he felt regarding his brain cancer and how meticulous he was still being about things. So kind of seeing him in a more kind of slightly vulnerable space, and then that motivating him to make some of the best traps he's ever made is crazy. It's amazing. 2, it was so great seeing Tobin Bell as John Kramer that it makes me sad that John Kramer has been killed off in the series. And I've heard the producers and studio execs and all the people involved with Saw that have been involved over the past couple of years, specifically the people who wrote him out during that film, regret it. Not only is the movie doing well, but is just a stellar performer and really understands who Tobin Bell understands who John Kramer is supposed to be, as well as this disdain, even though he dislikes the name. John Kramer dislikes the name Jigsaw. 3, I thought the pacing was really good. I thought that the way they decided to tell this story and the way that they reveal a few twists was very, very, very well done. There were a few points where I was like, oh, this feels like it's going to be this kind of outcome. And even when you think you may know what's going to happen, you may be right. But the way that they deliver it is just gut punching, and it's great. 4, we got to talk about the blood and the kills. I thought that these were pretty innovative. I felt like since I hadn't seen a Saw movie in so long, it was a lot to kind of take in, but not in a terrible way. I know that there were some people in my theater who had a tough time stomaching some of the kills that happened with some of Jigsaw's puzzles or Jigsaw's traps, but I don't think that it was any gorier than some of the older Saw movies. In fact, I think some of the older Saw movies probably had more intense kills. Thinking about the reverse bear trap, that can almost never be outdone, but there were some really, really crazy kills, specifically the one for the movie poster where you have the suction cups on the eyes. That one was intense as well. But I thought that the kills were well done. I thought that they were nice to try to fit into where Jigsaw was at that moment, while also catering to the audience who's coming back to see these movies after Spiral. 5, I will say that I'm not really crazy about bottle episode type of things for shows and movies, but I think the setting that they had for this was actually great. It worked for us to be able to get to know these characters better and just kind of see them in this whole element of fear. It gave me Saw 2 vibes, which I think that going back and rewatching Saw 2, I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I did at the time. I thought that the ending was crazy, but I didn't think the ending of Saw 2 could top the ending of Saw 1, but it was still intense crazy. Something you just wouldn't expect. When I say intense, I mean the reaction it pulls from you of oh my god, I can't believe I didn't see that the whole time. And I think this movie does a great job at that. And I think, like I said, having all these characters in the same space, in this same room for a while, was actually beneficial. Of course, the movie has other settings, but the big core chunk of the movie takes place in about one setting. But yes, guys, that's all I have for you. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Have you seen a Saw movie before? And have you seen this one yet? I will keep you guys posted about whether I do a full review or not for this. I'm really hoping that I can squeeze that in because I really did enjoy this movie. Of course, I'm giving away my thoughts, but I guess I won't give you guys the rating yet. But yes, I'll keep you guys posted on if I do that. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this very awesome geeky thoughts. Bye, guys.